Happy Monday, guys! I will start the week on a high note by providing you the opportunity to play a free MLB prediction contest where you could win $100 US. Details toward the end of this video, so stick around, my friend. Now for today, Monday, July 21st, I've got 4 picks to share with you, including 2 that are rated 5 stars out of 5. I rarely share 2 premium picks on the same day, and yet that's what I'm going to do today. Alright, so we have a jam-packed video ahead of us, so let's start rolling by talking about the Detroit-Pittsburgh game. And in this match, I am betting the Tigers money line. They are underdogs right now. The line can vary between plus 105 to plus 130 to 115 right now, which is a range of 2.05 to 2.15 if you are more familiar with decimal odds. This is a 3-star play, so I believe the ROI is around plus 3% maybe. So in this case, both clubs have struggled to pick up wins in recent times. The Tigers got back into the winner's circle yesterday after dropping 6 in a row. And meanwhile, the Pirates have won just a single game across their last 12 contests overall, which is awful. Now, Detroit qualifies under a betting system that has provided quite a bit of profit in recent years. It is called the Snapped Losing Streak number 1. Let's review its rules together. Bet any team that meets the following 3 criteria. Number 1. They won their previous game after losing at least 6 consecutive games. Number 2, they are facing a different rival today. And number 3, their money line is smaller than plus 175 because according to historical data, this betting angle has not done well when betting big underdogs. So that's why we are excluding teams who are big underdogs here. Now, the profit that you can see at the bottom of your screen corresponds to the profit we made from 2010 to 2016. So 24.59 units via 81 bets. So that is from risking just 1 unit per play. The corresponding ROI is eye-popping plus 30.4%. So again, this was from data that started from 2010 to 2016. Now, what about more recent years? So since I developed this system in 2019, I have been tracking its performance every single day. So from 2019 to 2023, we added 4.81 units of profit. Now, last season, we got a 1.98 unit profit. Now, by the way, I know that the numbers are not awesome because we don't have many qualifying plays every season. So when a team fits under the description, I tend to hammer the line. And so far this year, it has not performed well. We have a 3-7 record for a corresponding loss of 4.59 units. But of course, I'm not going to let just 10 losing picks destroy my confidence in this betting system. I still have a lot of faith in it. Now, the Detroit's underdog status relies exclusively on the pitching matchup. Paul Skenes gets the nod for the Pirates, and he's been outstanding this year. After a superb rookie season, he has continued to dominate opposing hitters in 2025, as shown by his low 2.01 ERA. He will square off against Jack Flaherty, who is in the midst of a down year. His career ERA is 3.74, whereas his ERA this season is 4.65, so almost a full point higher than his career ERA. However, his whip stat has been above average. It stands at 1.24, whereas the league average is 1.30. So he's been a bit better than an average pitcher. Now, the thing is, the lack of offensive power by the Pirates will keep Detroit close, and I believe they will find a way to prevail in the end. So for all these reasons, I am taking the Tigers money line. And even though I trust the snap losing streak #1 betting strategy quite a bit, this is a 3-star selection. I am a bit scared about Paul Skenes, of course. But again, I feel like we have a small positive expected value on this play. Up next, and now it's time for a 5-star play approved by my lucky lobster bill. In the San Diego-Miami game, I am betting the Marlins money line at -125 odds. You can see a screenshot of the best line that I found. Now, depending on your bookie, maybe the line is -130, could be -135. And again, this is a 5-star selection. And let me tell you why. Well, the Marlins have one of the lowest payrolls in the league, and yet they're currently sitting in the 3rd spot of the NL East division. Sure, they are 9.5 games behind Philadelphia, but they are still overachieving, so hats off to the entire organization. Now, one of the reasons I believe this is a strong bet is I think Eury Perez is being underestimated by the betting public. He was quite ordinary in his first 4 outings this season, but he's been masterful in his 3 most recent trips to the mound. During this stretch, he has posted an awesome 0.53 ERA, along with 21 strikeouts versus just a single walk. And meanwhile, so to me, he also displayed great promise as a rookie, and I think he is super promising with a high strikeout rate. Now, the Padres will counter with a guy who I believe is overrated right now, Randy Vasquez. He owns decent numbers on the surface, but having 50 strikeouts versus 46 walks is abysmal. This is quite unacceptable at this level. So I would not be surprised at all if Vasquez struggles in the second portion of the regular season, and I believe it starts here. So, of course, the Padres are the stronger team, but they have been quite ineffective on the road this season, and in my mind, we have a huge pitching edge that the betting public is underestimating right now. So I'm going to side with the Marlins to get the W today, and that's why I am putting a wager on the Marlins money line. By the way, sometimes some people ask me, how much should I bet? Well, the answer, I made a whole video explaining some proper bankroll management rules that are quite simple. So I invite you to check out this video by typing in Google Professor MJ Bankroll Management. But in short, I invite people to bet on average 2% of their bankroll. You can vary between 1 and 4% depending on your confidence level, but on average it should be 2%. All right, up next, and now this is another 5-star play, and I'm really sorry for my Canadian friends who are rooting for the Blue Jays, but I am taking the Yankees to win outright tonight in Toronto in game #1 of the series. I really love this play. Well, first we have the revenge factor going into full force. Because earlier this month, the Jays swept the Yankees by winning all 4 contests. Now, you can rest, after such a humiliation, you can rest assured that Aaron Boone will give the players a reminder of that sweep. They will be looking for some payback. Now, Toronto came out of nowhere to grab the top spot of the AL East division. Right now, they are 3 games ahead of the Yankees. They're big rivals from the Big Apple. Now, I am pretty sure that the Yankees will win this series. In fact, I took a stab on the Yankees to win the series at -115 odds with the sportsbook called BetOnline, as I believe they will get closer to regaining the first place in the division. I don't see Toronto running away with the division by winning 2 or all 3 games from this series. I think it will get tighter. Now, after going through a very rough stretch, New York has now won 7 of its past 10 games overall, so they are back on track for sure. And I also like the pitching matchup, where Kevin Gausman has his highest ERA in 6 years. It currently stands a tick above 4, which is not so good. It's not up to preseason expectations for sure. And meanwhile, Carlos Rodon has been brilliant with a 1.00 whip statistic during the 2025 campaign. So I know the Jays have been red hot lately, but they certainly feel a lot of pressure on their shoulders by being at home against their hated division rivals. So I think New York will roll in the opening game of this series, and that is a 5-star play. So this means this is one of my premium picks shared at mjpicks.com, which is the place to go if you want to get my highest confidence plays every single day. All right, and finally, I have another play for you, which is graded 4 stars out of 5. It was close from making the cut among my premium plays. I like the D-backs to get the win over Houston. So let's review some arguments here. It's been well documented that the Astros have some injury issues, especially to their bullpen. Now, I believe these injuries are starting to take a toll, as shown by the fact that Houston has won just 3 of their last 10 contests overall. Now, Brendan Rodgers, Zach Short, Isaac Paredes, Jordan Alvarez, Jacob Milton, Jake Myers are all either unavailable or just starting to return. So, yes, Houston, we have a problem. And on the other hand, the D-backs are heating up following a four-game winning streak. Now, the big question mark is Zach Gallen, whose 2025 numbers are in deep contrast with his career numbers, and in a very bad way. His ERA has been a lot higher than what we've been used to see from Zach Gallen. Now, the question is, can he finally turn the corner? I'm not so sure. However, rookie Colton Gordon is uninspiring as well. His whip stat this season is 1.42, which is not good at all. So I'm not scared by this guy either. So I will take Arizona. They are in better form lately. I feel like they have a better mindset. So I will take Arizona to win in this spot. So that is my 4th selection for today. So there you go with my 4 free plays. The Tigers, the Marlins, the Yankees, and the Diamondbacks to win their respective games. And as I told you earlier, we have 2 of them which are viewed as premium picks. And now it's time to talk about a free MLB prediction contest that I'm going to run today, tomorrow, and Wednesday as well. So you will have 3 shots to try to win $100 US. So here is how it works. You could participate just one of those 3 days and still win the cash prize. So on those 3 days, we have 15 games on the menu. And all you have to do is to pick the winner of each game. Now, in some cases where we have a big favorite, you will need to make a pick on the run line instead. So for each pick, you will need to assign a grade between 1 to 15. And your highest confidence play, you should grade it 15 because if it wins, you get 15 points. And if your selection loses, you get 0 points. For example, if you take the Pirates with a grade of 7, if they win, you would get 7 points. Otherwise, you get 0. And now, the person with the highest daily score will bring home the $100 cash prize. So, for example, if we have a person with, 87 points on Monday, and that turns out to be the highest score among those 3 days, then this is the winner of the cash prize. So this is a free contest, and the only place that you can go to participate is by going at mjpicks.com. So again, this is where I provide my premium picks every single day. Now, if you don't want to invest in those premium picks, you can still go with the free plan. So you're not going to be charged anything. So you can sign up there, you take the free plan, and by doing so, you will get a free premium pick every weekday, by the way. And also, you will get the chance to participate in this free contest. All right, so if you want all specific rules, they will also be posted at mjpicks.com. So go ahead and show us your handicapping skills. I hope that I will see a lot of you playing this fun and free contest. So I'm Professor MJ from Quebec City in Canada. It's been a pleasure talking to you again. So I see you again tomorrow with more MLB picks. Thanks for watching and have a great day, my friend.